For over 4 decades, one superhero has captured the imagination of the world with his power and vulnerability, the Incredible Hulk. Now, Universal Pictures and Marvel Studios bring you the Hulk you've always wanted to see.
In the Marvel Universe, there is Spider-Man and there is the Hulk. And those are the two characters that absolutely everybody knows.
There are aspects of my personality that I can't control.
See a shrink?
It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Bruce, trust me when I tell you, I've heard them all.
Not this one.
The Incredible Hulk is the reimagining from what we've done before, which is important to the character. But the other thing equally important is the great TV series that everyone remembers.
And when they pitched me this idea of Man on the Run, the way the TV show was structured, escaping the law, I was really intrigued. It was really very emotional. It was about the character, trying to create the foundation of a new life.
Your target is a fugitive from the U.S. government.
The film starts with Banner, who's on the run from the law, actively looking for a cure. He's gone around the world. He's wanting to come home.
I don't want to control it. I want to get rid of it.
But then it's still you inside it.
No.
The good guys have this power, want to get rid of it. The bad guys don't have this power, love it, and want to harvest it.
As far as I'm concerned, that man's whole body is property of the U.S. Army.
I've run into bad situations before. This is a whole new level of weird.
Neil Blonsky is a soldier who thirsts for power and strength, who undergoes a very similar process to what Bruce Banner undergoes by transforming into a creature who is much stronger than the Hulk, and that's the Abomination.
There's only one thing that can fight that. It's in me.
In our movie, it's a journey of acceptance. Anger can easily be transformed into courage, and that's what we're gonna see.
Hulk is hero is what we're focusing on for this movie. So you're gonna have all of the action and all the spectacle that comes with Hulk.
I've got a problem. There are aspects of my personality that I can't control.
See a shrink?
It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Bruce, trust me when I tell you, I've heard them all.
Not this one.
We've never seen anything even close to your levels of exposure. That you survived an event like that, it's beyond my comprehension.
I don't want to control it. I want to get rid of it.
As far as I'm concerned, that man's whole body is property of the U.S. Army.
They want it as a weapon. If we let it go, we will never get it back.
What the hell was that?
There's only one thing that can fight that. It's in me.
Maybe if I can control it, I can use it.
I've been alone for a long time. Not because I want to be, but because until I solve this problem, I have to be.
Your target is a fugitive from the U.S. government who stole military secrets.
This is the location. Snatch and grab only, live capture.
Take him. As far as I'm concerned, that man's whole body is property of the U.S. Army.
You have to get as far away from me as you can. Go!
There are aspects of my personality that I can't control.
Target is in the overpass.
And when I lose control, it's very dangerous to be around me.
He's going in.
Pull back now.
Is that it? Is that all you got?
They want it as a weapon. And if we let it go, we will never get it back.
So if you're taking another crack at him, I want in.
I could probably arrange something like that. You ready?
Yeah, let's even the playing field.
Are you telling me another one of your Bioforce experiments has gone haywire?
There's only one thing that can fight that. It's in me.
Dr. Bruce Banner, genetic scientist, experimenting with the body's ability to repair itself and fight disease. Until an accidental overdose of gamma radiation awakened something inside him. Something incredible. Pursued by the military, searching for a cure, until a new threat emerged. Unlike anything we've seen before.
What was that? There's only one thing that can fight that. It's in me.
Rated T for teen. Sega.
Marvel really has led the way in terms of taking their brands and blowing them out and making them ubiquitous everywhere.
Our relationship with Marvel's has been awesome.
We've got a lot of people here that are really familiar with the Marvel Universe and actually the Incredible Hulk.
I am a major Marvel fan, especially when it comes to the Hulk. I think they've developed some of the best comic book characters in the world.
Edge Reality, what they bring to it is a real passion of understanding of what the Hulk is, and I think that's something that is really going to be true to the film too, and I think that's where the connection was for me, is the fun and playful side, the intense action, the anger. Like, there's a lot of different things that are fun and cool about the Hulk, and I think they understood that, and I think that's something that's, you know, going to go across both the movie and the game.
With the impending feature film release of The Incredible Hulk in June 2008, Marvel needed a partner that could bring to life a video game interpretation of their Green Goliath. Marvel has dominated the comic book video game market for the past several years, and in order to maintain their reign, they turned to publisher Sega.
This particular franchise, The Incredible Hulk, I think it's a great meeting of these two companies at the right time.
The acquisition of this license and a few others really coincides with our reemergence as a publisher. Marvel's a great brand, they have a great cast of characters, and we knew that we had to be in that business.
With the strategic publisher in place, the next step was securing a developer that was up to the challenge of creating a game based on the incredible icon.
Edge Reality became a very obvious choice to do the Hulk video game. We looked at 8-10 developers or so, and they had an amazing understanding and passion for the Hulk.
Edge Reality has definitely got a history of taking movies and working with the team making the movie and finding out what's the essence of the movie, what's the core there that's going to get people excited about it, what is the movie trying to explore, and then importing that to a game and then exploding it out and letting the player take that theme and explore it in the whole venue of a much larger game.
They knew what to do with the character. They had a bunch of great ideas that they wanted to bring and updates to the franchise. It was one of the most impressive game pitches I've seen. I think they put together a really spectacular package where they really showed, you know, that they understood and knew what was great about the Hulk game franchise as it stood in the last generation, and then what they were going to do to bring it to the next generation with some really great improvements.
What we really wanted to focus on was the end result. I mean, what's really exciting is actually being able to play the Hulk. And so we really focused on that aspect of it.
With the trifecta in place, Edge of Reality now had to deliver on their promise.
They're actually building the engine that we're using from scratch. It's something that they're making themselves. So what they're doing for us is giving us the ability to have a fully interactive Manhattan and making it fully destructible. Not only can move across vertical spaces like on the ground, you can go up and down, and there's day and night cycles, so it's going to feel like a living, breathing city.
Developing a high-profile property is not only exciting for the publisher and developer, but it can also have some unexpected benefits.
As a studio, having a high-profile game like this is going to enable us to also attract a lot of high-caliber talent.
Just like the roster of characters assembled on the pages of comic books, Marvel and Sega have selected a talented team of video game developers who know what makes the Incredible Hulk tick.
It all started with a great idea to create toys that didn't just let kids play with the Incredible Hulk, but let them become the Incredible Hulk. The result was Incredible Hulk Smash Hands and the Incredible Hulk Power Glow Mask. But creating the toys was just the beginning. The next step was to find a way to let people know about these great gamma-charged gizmos. And the best way to do that is with a TV commercial. You might be surprised at how much work goes into creating a 30-second TV commercial. The first step is coming up with a concept, what the commercial is about.
The idea here is that Hulk is all about smashing, bashing, crashing.
But with an interesting twist, which would be the smash track. So the concept here today is to have fun, kinetic energy, smashing and bashing, but also creating Hulk's own soundtrack just based on the stuff that he's smashing up and the sounds that come out of the toys.
Once we had our concept, it was time to shoot the commercial. And it takes people to do that. A lot of people. Once we got everyone together, it was time to film our great idea. First, we needed a cool set where the smashing and bashing could happen, so we built one. Next, we went out and found stuff our Hulk kids could utterly destroy. Cardboard boxes, foam blocks, aluminum cans, cardboard tubes, giant balls, priceless vases. And then the lawyers told us not to smash priceless vases. Probably a good idea. Then came the fun part, time to smash. Whew, who knew making a commercial could be so much fun?
Well, the fun doesn't stop here afterwards.
Well, the fun maybe does, but no. So what happens is we are here for about 12 hours today. And obviously we don't have 12 hours of time on television.
So we take the best moments, put them together with some smash-tastic music, and when it all comes together, it's a commercial. So check it out. We call it Hulk Smash.
Now you can smash and bash like one of the strongest superheroes in the world with new Hulk Smash Hands and Power Glow Mask. Hulk Smash Hands make 10 different sounds. Hulk Power Glow Mask sold separately.
Thank you, thank you. So there you have it. We hope you have as much fun smashing with your Incredible Hulk Smash Hands and Power Glow Mask as we did making the commercial. Just remember,
Next. How you doing? Hey.
I knew your father.
My father died the week I was born.
Your father died yesterday on the rooftop of the Metropolitan Building. He was one of the greatest assassins who ever lived. Then the other one is behind you.
Welcome to the fraternity. This gun you're holding belonged to your father. He could conduct a symphony orchestra with it.
All right, shoot the target.
How am I supposed to do that?
If no one ever told you that bullets fly straight, what would you do? It is a choice, Wesley, that each of us must face. To remain ordinary, pathetic, beat down, coasting through a miserable existence, like sheep herded by fate. Or you can take control of your own destiny and join us, releasing the caged wolf you have inside. Our purpose is to maintain stability in an unstable world. Kill one, save 1,000. Within the fabric of this world, every life hangs by a thread. We are that thread, a fraternity of assassins, the weapons of fate. This is the decision that lies before you now. The sheep or the wolf? The choice is yours.
You know how they say, someday a girl's gonna come along and change your world forever? You have no idea.
Could you let me out at the next corner, please?
Please be quiet.
6 weeks ago, I was just like you. And then I met her.
I thought he'd be taller.
I really think you have me mixed up with somebody else.
I want you to curve the bullet.
I don't know what that means.
Only a few people in the world have this ability, and you are one of them.
You're crazy.
Shoot the target.
Let your instincts guide you. This is your destiny. Join us. We are a fraternity of assassins. The weapons of fate.
Kill one. Save 1,000.
The fraternity has trained assassins for thousands of years. You'll be given everything you need to kill your target.
Have you ever thought about doing things differently?
How do you mean?
Being somebody normal?
No. Now, we don't know how far the ripples of our decisions go. That's what we believe in. And that's why we do it.
Are we gonna bond there? Would you like to?
Welcome to the Wanted Car Chase. We're getting ready to do it here in Chicago. It's going to be 3 nights of going real fast down the road, making a lot of passes with James and Angelina, trying to get all the individual beats that we planned for in script and previs. We're really hoping it doesn't rain. Tonight will be okay because we'll be in the tunnel, but if it rains afterwards, you know, we're going to have some problems.
I knew your father. Father was one of the greatest assassins who ever lived. The man who killed him is behind you.
Where we are in the story, you know, Wesley's just gone to the store to get his medication, and he's found out that his life's completely different.
Angelina's character, the Fox, picks me up because a man is trying to kill me. Cool.
He's been grabbed by Fox, and they're barreling down as fast as they can, and he has no idea who's the good guy and who's the bad guy, because of course they're being chased by Cross. Wesley and Fox are in a red Dodge Viper, which built for speed, and Cross has grabbed a Nibbler's pet food van, which is really built for power. So as these two very different vehicles make it down the highway, it's pretty exciting. We're lucky to have one of the best stunt people on the planet, Mick Rogers here, who's really put this chase together. And we're actually using a rig that Mick built called the Mick Rig. You want to talk about the Mick Rig for a sec?
Yeah, we can talk about the Mick Rig for a second. Yeah. It's a self-contained stunt vehicle that we can mount the body of any car onto, so that we can then simulate like a kind of a bullet atmosphere, like as if they're really driving, but they're not.
Now, one of the things I was telling these guys before was, we were able to whip that truck around 180 degrees.
Yeah, it's a full stunt vehicle. It slides, it does 180s at 90s at speed.
And we're going to be using that simultaneously with this rig tonight.
With the Ultimate Arm, yes.
The Ultimate Arm.
It's a machine with a crane. You can drive next to another car and fly around with a speed of 70, 80 miles.
About 20 stunt guys working tonight. And if we're lacking for stunt guys, we're going to throw Adam in.
Yeah. Well, on that note, let's get back to work.
So
like the Mick Rig version with Angeline and James in the car, and they're going to come back down here, and this police car they push it into this barricade. It blows the water barrels, the safety water barrels. It'll be very spectacular. We do it, a lot of fun, and then a couple Indy cars slide up and hit that car, and then in the action sequence, later the Niblets truck will hit the police car also. He just hits everything he can get his hands on.
That's what we're shooting now. Big, scary, hairy car chase. She blows out the windshield, asks me to take the wheel.
She gets out on the hood and starts exchanging gunfire while we're doing near misses with cars at high rate of speed. We're rigging the Viper for her to hang off the side of it. So, she's in a harness, but we're still going to spot her a little bit. Camera's on to be on the back of the Viper, as you can see where our camera platform is. And we'll be chasing with the camera bike. Basically, she does a near miss with the oncoming car, head-on near miss, which throws her off to the driver's side of the Viper. And then she continues to shoot the holy crap out of the cross truck. So.
3, 2, 1, action.
She was very brave. She's trying to do as much as possible herself.
If you were to compare her resume with any action male star, she probably has more time and more experience doing this type of movie than most guys. If you think about it, with Lara Croft and all this Tomb Raider and all that stuff, she really has a high degree of experience in this type of action movie.
We're going to roll this bus on its side. We got about a 30-foot long pipe ramp that should launch the thing over on the right side of the vehicle. It's going to slide on its side for, I think we're hoping about the middle of the intersection down here, and then come to a stop, which I think they're going to take the Viper and then launch it over it at a later time. He's going to go to the right about half the width of the vehicle, so he's probably going to go about 6 feet before he actually his first edge touches down.
Let's just check our positioning. 3, 2, 1, action.
Jumping the car, we have what's called a split ramp, and that's 2 separate ramps that I have to line up on and go over with a collapsible kicker. And the kicker is you've got your ramps, and then you've got the very end of it that goes up at an angle like that. So when the front wheels run over the collapsible kicker, it kicks the front end up. And as it does that, the little kicker drops down and the back end rolls over without getting kicked up.
Stay on your toes, please. Here we go. And rolling.
Finally broke. It was caved in for the longest time. I think the car was pretty tweaked after that.
One of the challenges has been shooting a film like this in Prague and making it look like Chicago.
It's always fun doing something that's new, and this whole world of textile factories, of looms,
completely new to me.
It's a textile place where, you make fabric. Look at these looms, man. I came in here and I was like, this is the type of place that just take you to that world.
I'll take you through here. Here we have the slaughterhouse, the green room, interrogation area, Wesley's training area, the canteen, the shooting range. This is where Wesley practices to curve his bullets round the meat.
It's a gritty, urban, sophisticated world where a fraternity of assassins exists hiding in plain sight to control the fate of the world. This fraternity has been around for hundreds and hundreds of years, and we see where the fraternity is currently housed, which seems like a textile plant as far as we're concerned. And then when you pull back and you see the structure, it is very reminiscent, if not almost precisely like a castle that we see later in the film, which just characterizes the origins of the fraternity.
Well, I think one of the funnest things was that I met with Timur. He said that the American fraternity should be a American turn-of-the-century version of this monastery that the fraternity started in thousands of years ago. And he also said Chicago. So I immediately went, oh my God. Just previous to the turn of the century, there were a series of architects who really used that sort of form, the brick architecture with very castle-like feelings. In fact, if you go through Chicago now, there's a few buildings that look exactly like castles. We then try to look at everything involved with the Chicago fraternity as though it's a castle. We found a fantastic location in the Czech Republic to use as our Chicago warehouse.
You'll see from here the depth that we have in this building. This particular building is built in 1914 and was a sugar factory until sort of 1956. But it's quite a neutral architecture inside, which gives us a good license to use for Chicago. The good thing about this location is a lot of the original features, the steel beams and things they're part of the original building, so we haven't had to bring these in.
It is in Chicago, and we had to do a lot to it to bring it into that kind of American factory look. But it's also this special factory because it's this kind of ancestral fraternity of assassins, and they have their own kind of subworld inside a world. So I'd say about a month of designing and drawing it, and it took about 12 weeks to build.
This is an incredible set. Like, I gotta salute the art director and the creator of the sets, man. He's been doing some incredible stuff. Every place we went has been fresh.
Since it was based on a European building from thousands of years ago, we took some of those details and said that would be fine. So we've kept the beautiful wood floors and the beautiful wood ceiling. And it was a big open space with wonderful windows with light coming in from one side. And we thought as we went higher and higher and higher up into the building, to the very, very top of the structure, we wanted it to have almost a church-like feel. And that's the feel you get when you walk in.
Look at the depth. Look at the depth of this factory, y'all. This is us. This is us. The fraternity hold it down.
To get this kind of depth, if you had to build this in a stage, the kind of money you'd have to spend on that compared with having it for real, it really shows the benefits.
Out of one building, we're getting 7 interiors and 1 exterior. Now, the exterior we actually built onto a part of this building that was destroyed. There's a certain type of brick in Chicago that is very much Midwestern Chicago brick, which nothing here looks like it. So anything that we would shoot here would have a very European-looking brick. So we had to find, like, turn-of-the-century brick size and completely do plaster molds to make the brick. The courtyard is all real asphalt and real cobblestone and like it would be. So we had to put all of that in. It's not a fake floor.
The courtyard we built for real, but the bulk of the fraternity is going to be built in the 3D world, but we've drawn it up and we're following through and supervising it just the same way.
The Chicago location guys got these aerial photographs, did measurements, you can see your exact measurements, so we could link up ours. And then I altered the river, which apparently was the easy part, according to the visual effects. to give this the peninsula feeling that we'd wanted to do before. We transferred what we knew and measured up exactly onto the computer, and then we've been building the rest to fit in.
Then we lay out a floor plan, basically, that gets laid out to scale. Then we start boxing in the buildings in rough blocks, which are the magenta or the pink color on the screen right now. Then Temple will refine each building in a format similar to this, and then we take each one of these drawings, and again, to scale, we put it into the model, and then start adding detail to it in a 3D world. This is the image that we have of Chicago. They will blend this in, they'll make the river run around the model, and this building will look as though it sits in Chicago. We're actually building it on the river so that visual effects knows exactly where we want it to sit when they're doing it. And then it'll be on screen for about 5 seconds, and that's it.
Y'all getting a real behind the scenes effect. Cause you know, like when you see all this stuff, like, and you seeing them building it, and then you walk into the place and you're like, dang, this is it. This is Sloan's office, which is very much like a library. Morgan Freeman is Sloan, and obviously he is a wise one. And this is the type of office that you have when you that wise and you that great. It's like, man, something special. I think that's when I started realizing that art direction and building sets is such a creative thing, you know, because it almost ties in with some of the Chicago element. This set, this movie, y'all gonna be in for something that you've never seen before. This is Wanted. Look out.